Hello everyone, welcome to TechieQA channel. In this video, we are going to see one of the viewer command. So I think he has a doubt that how I can use any variable from any services to another services. Please make a video on this parameterization. Actually, we have a video for parameterization with Postman. I think. Yep, like I haven't made it separate, but the same thing I have done like when I was doing this video. But maybe you want just see that concept separate. Okay, let's do one video so that it will be clear for him also. Other people get you will get some benefit out of it. Okay, so for that I'm just taking some sample uh, API site. I think already if you have seen my video, this site is familiar to you. This is simple and mostly I will use the same thing. Okay, so just copy, go to Postman and create a new. This one is get. Okay, just copy this Postman. Okay, so when you're triggering, you will get a response. Okay, I want one more video. I want just one more API. What I will do, I will just let me copy the same. I need to change only the host, maybe create user. Okay, so create user. First API user. Okay, just copy this. So this is a post, and in the body we can put like name and job. So go to raw and JSON. Okay, JSON is important. If you put as a text, it won't work. So I'm able to create a I'm able to create a user. Okay, now so what I'm going to do, this ID is there, right? So this ID I'm going to save it somewhere. Maybe let me. Okay, ID is 10. Something is there. This to some global variable. I'm thinking like which one I can create. Get the single user. This is one, and update. Okay, so if you're taking from API, so let me show you the code. Okay, so just for maybe simple stuff, what I'll do, I will just take sample code which I have already done instead of wasting time. Okay, here is the JavaScript, JSON data, JSON dot pass response body. From pass response body, I'm going to take a ID. So this ID. So here also I can mention ID. I have chosen link checker some environment. So one more important thing is like when you are just doing send, so it just what you have it's created, but where it's stored, we don't have any clue, right? So that's why we just have to choose environment. Otherwise just choose any environment, maybe choose existing one. Otherwise if you want, you can create also. Just click on this setting, add new environment and create it yourself. Okay, so let me add. Otherwise simply test environment, just add it. I think it's added. So now I use test environment, just send Once you trigger the API, when you are viewing on this, you can see ID is 205. It's created. Okay, this value I can use it in any services. Something like this. So instead of mentioning 2, I will use ID. See, it will show in the green, which is environment. Okay, so even when you are moving the cursor here, you can see the value of it. Like here you can see under the down. Okay, when you are triggering, I think it may say that page doesn't exist, because that much page 205 we don't have that much page. Okay, but in request we are able to pass another API. Well, like we took it from here, the response of this API to next API. And if we have one more API, let me copy this and put here. Here I have given just 2, and maybe ID. Here you can use a you can use like this. So, and one condition is this is not found, user is not found with this name, because this is dummy API, right? So one more condition is whatever, like in which API you are taking the value and storing it as a variable. So this is the API, right? This has to run first. Without storing a value, if you run this, it may say ID is undefined. Okay, so this is with environment. If you want to store your something like value to global, Postman, maybe set, there is set global variable, something like that. Okay, so if you see Postman set global variable from the response, there is a method for mostly when if you are referring this page, no, it will be very helpful. So every month they are updating the Postman, and they are launching some new stuff. See, set environment variable is for environment. Set global variable is to store it in the global variable. Okay, let me show that also. It will, like, let me show where it will store. So GID, something like that, just to show the difference. JSON data.id. When you are running this, already we have stored in environment, right? But there is a option to store in global 434. It's stored in 434. Also, this is a global variable, which is 434. So what is the use of global variable? What is the use? Okay, GID, right? I have some other collection, something like COVID-19, something like that. So there I have a get order, some API. When I am adding id is equal to, here I can call GID. So global variable is used to create, if you want to use that value out of your collection or any collection. So you have asked any service to other another service. The, like, one way using environment, you can create a variable in one service, call it in any other service within the collection. But if you set a global variable out of the collection also, not only with the collection, you can call anywhere any collection in the Postman. That's for that we need to use global variable. Okay, and this is a set environment variable. Mostly this global variable we use like creating a date, some random function. If there are something like that, we will use it. There are some global variable already created. Okay, so these are all testing purpose we have created. So now I think you would have understand. So just to create a variable, you need to use this two line, and calling this variable from environment, you have to use double curly brace, something like that. Again, double curly, open id and close it. Okay, so if it is valid or not valid, by just moving cursor there, you will get to know. It will show the value. Otherwise it will show in the red color like this, because see, it will show unresolved variable. That means variable is not created yet. Okay, maybe when you are creating first time also it will do, but once you run, once it created, it will not show. Okay, I think you would have understand how to create a variable with one service and calling in other service, as well as global variable to any service in any service from any collection in the Postman. Okay, so I think I have cleared your doubt. Okay, its name is like Merajul hack. I don't know where he's from. Okay, man. Anyway, thanks for commenting on the video and raise your queries. So because of your queries, it's help for others also. So guys, please put your comments. If you have any doubt, please put your comments. I can create a video or I can solve that using like replying back to the comments as well. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends.